Hello everyone and welcome.
Welcome back.
We are here in Austin, Texas at beautiful Roy G. Guerrero Disc Golf Course. Final day coverage, semi-final action, back nine of the MP40. Conrad, tell us about some of the action we've got going on today.
Alright, so we saw with the front nine, we had plenty of give and take there. Not a lot of birdies to be had with this layout, but a lot of good golf still left to come. We will watch these four battle it out for their position for the final nine.
So there you see the score so far. Also, Mr. BZ Strick is making a push on the chase card, and he's trying to punch his ticket into the final nine as well.
Yeah, there's not a lot of separation in the scores here, so there is room for a chase card member to come up here. Alright, we have hole 6, part 3, 327. And that forehand line is there, and he got to circle 1. We have Robert Cummings here, and he's taking the traditional right-handed route with Heiser. And I'm going to say that tree helped him out because he was coming in a little hot there.
We got a friendly roll for sure towards the basket.
Did go right through that gap though.
No, I think you're dig roll.
They'll figure that out once they see the video.
We've got Robert Tate here going also the Heiser route. A little bit higher, cutting through some cabbage. Still fighting its way forward though.
Oh yeah.
He's right at circle's edge. He likes that. And Mr. Carter. Looks like he is lining up the Heiser route as well. Right hand side, this looks good. Flattening out. Let's see if it's got some finish to it.
Just enough to give him a putt there.
Yep. So all four of these guys should have a look here.
Carter up first, see if he can get this birdie. And
it's high.
Yeah.
He committed to it for sure, but left it high.
And this basket is a little shorter than some of the others. That can sometimes get to you where your line should be at the putt.
Let's see if he can hit this comebacker. Good putt.
He does, yeah.
Good concentration and focus there to make sure he picked that up.
Working that Nova into the basket. Mr. Tate. Oh, just leaves it short, hits the front of the cage. Oh, and Ray does the same, except he misses hitting the cage and just, again, I think it's a short basket, is just throwing off your normal putting stroke, which you're used to, but not if you're Mr. Cummings.
Solid putt. He hit some big putts in the front nine. He's picking it right back up in the back nine here. Ray just has that nose down pitch putt, and it's kind of hard to, like you're saying, with a lower basket, just kind of throws off your timing and your aiming point. Couple of drop-ins there for par. So we see the lone birdie. It's just surprising after those four drives for Mr. Cummings. Getting a stroke on the field. I'm sorry, getting a stroke on the card.
Possibly the field too. We don't know. We can make assumptions.
All right, hole 7 is a par 4 coming in at 738 feet. This is one of the more picturesque holes on this property. As you can see, there are two fairways. Robert is yanked this one a little bit right, and he's going to be just off the fairway on the right-hand side. There is the traditional Heiser line. There's also a forehand line up the left side. And we see Ray going up that left side, pushing it. Wow, he flirted with every tree on that line.
He surely did.
And he ends up kind of, might be pinched behind that tree.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
But he got a ways up the fairway, which is good.
Tate is going with the right side here. Something a little flippy. Flips it up to flat and hits the tree. Oh, man. It looks like that was going to be a good shot, too.
As you can see, the wind is picking up here big time by that feather banner.
Yeah, it looks like this is a slight tailwind from the way the banner's moving.
A little bit of a tail crosswind there.
Yeah. All right, Carter still going with the
turnover.
Turnover.
Nice shot.
And we're just going to have to take Robert's word for that. That's in the fairway there. Didn't see exactly where he ended.
Yeah, he ended up on the right side fairway, so it was a nice subtle turnover.
I think Tate was looking for something a little different there, but I'm pretty sure the wind prevented his disc from any type of finishing fade there.
So Robert here a little bit pinch. He's got a turnover in mind. This is coming up towards that rough area. There is out of bounds on this hole. Also on the left-hand side, there's a ball golf course, which is blocked off by a fence. But you've really got to work to try to get over there and go OB.
Carter just took that center cut the entire way.
Nice shot. So he is pinched here, Ray, and he's throwing another forehand on a turnover flex shot. Gets a little high on him. And gets
Still
knocked
makes
out.
some good progress. Oh, but it ends up right behind the tree again.
Oh. He's throwing two good shots and he's getting punished for both of them.
Tate going with an understable disc here, and
Again, just stopped short. He's just outside
Yeah.
the circle there. Might be another 15, 20 outside.
yeah.
Robert looking to get up and down here for a
Going
possible
low.
par.
Oh,
Just these trees are placed perfectly.
I think he was probably trying to go for some ground play, but the leaves just kind of swallowed it up, slowed it down, and put it right behind that tree.
This is turned over a little bit more than he would like.
Yeah.
Not liking it. So we see a third forehand from Ray. And
Oh,
wow. That was going to slide right up to
Ray
the basket.
cannot buy the right forehand on this hole right now.
Up run.
Oh,
Coming in hot.
yeah. And that's a nice approach there, having to dodge the tree and still concentrate on getting toward the basket.
You're going to run with the Nova?
Oh, just in front of it. See what Tate does here.
Long look.
Stop rolling. Stop
So-
rolling. Oh, come on.
Okay.
All right.
Still got a chance at a par here. Got it.
There it is.
He's like, did I make it? Good sense of humor there by Ray. He's had some putting woes so far today, but he's still out there having fun.
Tate puts that away. See if Carter and his Nova keep up their antics.
Doing work. Easy dropping.
Just happened is there.
Robert, I believe, putts with P2s. He's got an all Discmania bag. He loves Discmania, and he'll be the first to tell you. So nice par there for Mr. Hill. We've got bogeys across the way for the rest of the card.
And we're coming up to hole 8. It's a par 3, 350. Initial gap's nice and big. Whoa. Did a lot of stuff going on with that throw. Here is Robert Cummings, that is.
The third.
The third, taking a more traditional line there. And getting a friendly roll. Look at this.
Yes. That's what you like to see.
Unfortunately, they couldn't see it, but I'm pretty sure he loved the result.
Yeah. Robert Tate now. Also going the hyzer route. Low with some flare. Is he going to get the friendly roll forward? He gets some roll.
Yeah.
He'll have a look there. Definitely not outside of his range. And Carter, really the backhand route is about the only route to go on this hole. There's really no forehand option. Again, some forward roll. It's going to be a little shorter than he'd like, but he should have a look.
At this point, really just trying to approach to secure that par.
Smoothness yet again from Ray. Running that Nova. See, that's his orange-yellow Nova. Guess that's more of his approach Nova.
He gave it a good run there. See if Tate can step this in.
Oh, that was the line. Just a touch low.
Yeah. And there's a slight downward slope from where he was putting to the basket.
That smooth, easy putt again for Mr. Cummings as he picks up the birdie.
Carter put the Nova in there. You can see he's always taking his time with his putt, sticking to his routine.
Carter knows he's in a tight battle here with Robert Tate, so he's
I like that card.
kind of kicking himself on some of these opportunities that he's letting get by. So a couple of pars, a nice birdie there for Mr. Cummings. We're moving on to hole number 9. This is a par 3 coming in at 372 feet. This hole plays slightly to the right and then kind of flattens out. So you can see he was going a turnover line there. Forehand for Ray. This looks pretty good. He's just right side fairway. We'll have a look there.
And just outside the circle there. Tate is going with a turnover shot here. Looks to be turning too early. Hits the tree and goes over to the right some more. And let's see what Carter throws. Going backhand as well.
It's that road runner, I think.
And it's early, but it squeezes its way up to somewhat of a clearing. Ooh, now this doesn't look very promising.
It's a tight line.
But he finds something.
Oh! You almost found it too.
Yeah.
Let's see what Robert has lined up here. Punching his way through that gap.
And that was a nerve-wracking shot for me to watch because that tree was right there in this swing.
Yeah.
Carter.
Trying to turn.
Wonder what he threw.
Oh, it looks like a Nova.
Huh.
Nicely done there. This is for 2. Get it up and.
Oh. Just a little to the right, little low.
Oh, that's a rare miss for Robert there. A little left.
Oh, now Robert hits chains on the left. Again, I don't think that's the basket's fault there.
No, that was left and high the whole way.
Yeah. But Robert Cummings on that putt, when he finished it, he didn't even finish with the same confidence that he's normally been putting these other putts in with.
Let's drop in there for Mr. Carter. Have a tap out here for Mr. Tate.
And then another tap out for Robert.
So hole number 9 proving to be difficult. Not surprising. Couple of 3s, couple of 4s.
Yeah. And we don't get to see any other players from the other cars, but I can imagine that there's not a lot of 2s being had on that hole by anyone else in the field. We have hole 10 coming up here, and
this looks good.
Yeah, looks good. It's a par 3, 368. That was a nice forehand there. Carter coming up, and looks like he's going backhand route. And that's leaking off to the right. Doesn't look like it's going to come back at all.
I just stayed out
Stay
there.
over there.
See the leaves rustling around. The wind was definitely picking up on the back 9 of this round. It's got to miss that tree. Centered it up. See what Tate's going to get lined up here. He's got that flippy driver in his hand. He's thrown this a couple times this round. Gets it on hyzer. Flips up. Doesn't quite turn, though.
No, it did stay flat, though. I think he may have raced it with a little bit more hyzer for it to come out on the line that he wanted, but he at least gets some ground there.
Ooh, another like tight tree shot there for Robert.
I haven't paid attention, but has Robert Cummings thrown any forehands?
I don't believe he has. Long look here for Tate.
Looks like he had the line, just not quite the distance getting through there.
Looking at a birdie. Just left, it looked like.
Yeah, Robert's just outside of circle 1. Step putting it. Oh, right off the top.
Just high.
Great line.
Got this comebacker now. Oh, and that was long. And you see the wind kind of picked up as soon as he let that go.
Yeah, the wind looked like they just dropped it.
Here's a good putt there.
See if Tate can finish without any consequences from the wind here. And we got 2 other drop-ins to finish hole 10. All right.
Oof, that one beat Robert up a little bit. He took a 5. The rest of the group there taking 3s. Move on to hole 11. This is a par 4 coming in at 777 feet. You want to basically just get some distance off the tee. It's something that's going to finish slightly to the right or to the center. That looks to be okay there for Mr. Hill. Carter going the backhand route, flipping something up.
No,
That
so
looks
was
low.
Yeah. Only good thing about that is at least he's in the center low. We have Tate coming up.
It also looks a
Also
little
looks
low.
low. And Robert, see how he attacks this off the tee. And his is going off to the right. It's going to finish a little bit. Oh, yeah.
It does.
So I'll put him in the fairway, give him another look at approaching the green here.
Carter putting this on a pretty good line. Just needs to finish. And he's back on the fairway there.
Oh, yeah. Good distance he made up there, too.
Yeah, he should be able to hopefully get up and down there for the par.
There you go, Tate. Smooth.
Tate with his flippier driver. Looks like it finished over to the left a little bit.
He should be all right there. Forehand here. He's got a smooth forehand. Whoa!
He does. Ooh.
Good about buzzing the tower, but buzzing the cameraman's a whole nother thing.
You would think, but it happens more often than you than I like. Robert going with a nice little low hyzer here.
Skipping,
Wow.
skipping, sliding,
Cutting
skipping.
grasses as he goes.
Carter trying to save the par here. He's going to need to get this on the dance floor. He's jumping like he doesn't like it.
Yeah, I think he wanted that to be
A little bit straighter or more to the right. That's
more
just
to the
faded
right,
on him.
yeah. Oh,
Yay.
first available, at least it kicks him to the fairway. Have Robert here trying to find a line.
Miss it. Ooh.
He first with that tree, but finds a way to absolutely park the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Tate just approaching here, trying to finish out strong. Leaves himself with a little putt there.
Mark throwing a backhand, a little right hand side, but he looks to be about pin high. And Carter pushes that one a little bit further right than he would like, but he's going to be about 20, 25-ish maybe.
See if he can make the Nova find its home.
Oh, no way. Well, that one was low, kind of got that bounce off the cage.
Yeah.
That's a 50-50 one at best.
See if Tate can do what he knows he can. Puts it on the pole.
Dead center.
10-4.
What time is it? 10-4.
10-4.
I thought the player that
Nice,
did that
easy
got
putt
a
there.
stroke penalty. I'd come over here and putt.
And Robert just tapping this in.
Easy drop in there. So a plethora of scores there, 4s, 5, and a 6.
And we're on the hole 12, par 3, 335. And
Is that
that's
circle's
outside
edge?
the circle? I think it's just outside the circle. Robert here, let's see if he takes a similar route. And he does, going straight up the middle, having that hyzer finish off towards the basket, and that is inside the circle.
Nicely done. Tate lining up that hyzer route as well. Looks to be a good angle. Misses that last tree. Squirms inside the circle as well.
They have a little awkward footing right there at the base of that tree, but he is inside the circle.
Harder. Going a little bit higher, a little earlier. And it's just a little short left. He's got an opening, though, to try to hit.
Yeah. We've seen how deadly accurate he can be with his Nova.
That stayed dead straight the whole way.
Yep.
Ooh. Just short left. Really just left.
Tate kind of.
Oh.
Oh no, that's kind of, yeah.
It might have caught on a disc catcher, but
Yeah. That's one. That's the only questionable one I've seen thus far.
dead center. Nice putt.
I think the advantage that the 2 chains would have had with that one.
Two chains? That was just too easy.
Except the outside chain may have held a little bit better than the way these chains are configured. And Carter putting that in. I do have to go with Prodigy's claim. There have been no spit throughs whatsoever, no matter how they've come in.
Very true.
That spit out is what we could call that last one. Now right there is always kind of 50-50 if you're coming in at that angle with that speed. So
We're on to hole 13. This is a par 3 coming in at 368 feet. Just a subtle turnover. Robert here will show you the line.
yeah,
Just outside the circle, but a beautiful shot off the tee.
and this is a tight hole to really work that low in that distance.
Oh,
That was coming too.
yeah.
Not Robert Cummings. I mean the disc was coming.
That looked like the right line, just late branch.
Tate.
That flippy driver get
Yeah.
turned over to the right.
I actually thought he hit an earlier tree, but he
It
kept
definitely
going.
got through a lot. How it even got that far, I don't know.
Yeah.
Carter here. Trying to do a little turnover action here, and it just doesn't complete, so it falls out just a little bit on the left.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tate just approaching to get his par. So as he's reaching the end of the semifinals here, just doesn't want to give anything away.
Good up shot there by Carter with that Nova. See what Ray's got here. He's just going to put it under the bucket, not even going to try to risk anything crazy.
Yep.
Stepper?
Oh,
Man.
he's been so close with those step
He
putts.
has.
And Carter putting the Nova on the pole. In disc golf, you don't mind doing that. If it was a car, that's not the same terminology you want to use.
Man, my brother had a 77 Nova growing up. He loved that thing.
Did he put it on the pole?
Nah, he never
Okay.
put it on the pole. He put it in the junkyard eventually.
Oh, wow.
Totally off topic there, but
What do you mean? Nova and Nova. It went
yeah,
right along.
it's all the same.
All right, so just a plethora of threes there.
It's a par frame.
Yeah, star par. Par party. All right, hole 14.
It's been a pleasure, man.
This is the end of the semis.
Oh, we got a hugger.
Gotta hug it out.
You know, I think we played
The camaraderie was real on this card. These guys were supporting each other the whole way, talking each other up. And if you ever see Ray Hill, ask him what he knows about ducks.
That's only Phoenix, Arizona.
I won't get into it, but just ask him what he knows about ducks.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be mad that you said that. They're going to ask Ray about ducks, and they're going to have ducks unlimited is what they're going to end up with from them. I don't know. All right, hole 14, par 4, 801. You can see this gap here off the tee. Accuracy's a premium. Oh,
Both those first shots have been low.
Yeah.
Just when it comes to this hole, good luck. Just getting off of this tee is a challenge in and of itself. This looks better. Just needs to kind of settle. He should be okay there.
yeah. That looked like the ideal line. You just want a disc that's going to come back a little bit before good stop.
Good stop there, yeah. And this is turned over a little early as well. Clips the tree, but puts them back in the center.
Just had a thought. Has there ever been a stop and you say, man, that was a bad stop. That was unnecessary.
Not that I could think of. This is pushed or clipped a little bit early to the right there. Carter with his second. And he's put a move on this one.
3 or 4 inches in.
Oh, and that tree got in the way of the move. See, Robert he put a move on that one too. Stayed over to the right a little bit. Oh, well, got a friendly kick back to the center.
See what Tate's got in mind here, going with that same flippy driver.
And it's too flippy. It stayed over, but the tree helped it there. Stay in the center, not getting too much more trouble over there on the right.
Maybe with that forehand, he pumps those forehands.
Yeah, man, they come out looking so smooth too.
Yeah. Clips a
For
late
mine to
tree.
look that smooth, they have to be extremely slow.
Yeah.
But he can get it out there like that.
Good line here. Just missed that last tree. That's a good shot.
Good shot, Cotter. We have Robert. See if he can complete this approach. On the right side there, I guess trying to get some ground action in that right there was very well done. I think he's off to the...
Just to the left.
Right. Yeah, to the left.
It just kind of, again, it just kind of settles hard right and it just kind of digs in. Get off that tree. Right on it.
Right on its center.
Rolled back, though.
Well, it rolled back into the right.
Yeah.
Should have got some action to the left. Would have been nice. And Carter with his Nova just putting it up.
You know, my brother had it.
What year was it?
77.
Oh, 77. I thought it was 76.
Might have been a 76. I don't remember.
That was a nice approach shot, trying to put it in there. But you can see these banners are...
Another good upshot there. These guys are playing quick.
Waving.
Yeah, the wind was a factor.
Yeah, definitely a factor.
Settled. Nicely done there by
Robert.
Mr. Cummings.
Yep.
Just, again, a little low, and again, we have BZ Strick making that push. That may cost him in the end there.
Great pot, Carter.
Nice.
Great pot.
I believe that was a great putt.
By Carter.
Yes. There's a drop in for Mr. Cummings.
That putt actually looked scary to me. He did put it in with authority. Like, if it had been a different Prodigy basket.
Yeah, that would have came right back out.
Nice round, guys.
All right. And we will wrap this up. We see the chase cars sitting there watching them finish off to see how they fared. And with that, we have Tate maintaining his place there. I think we have Robert coming in, scooching into second.
Yep, Carter's going to be in third place, and BZ Strick off of the chase card.
Finds his way onto the final 9.
So stay tuned for that final 9 coverage coming your way next. Let's see who's going to walk away the next gen champion of the MP40 division from Austin, Texas.
Thank you for watching. Ace Run Pro.
And as always, let's get excited for some disc golf.
Love getting outside and challenging yourself to become better? How about spending time with family and friends, or just marveling at the pure joy of flight? Then you've come to the right place at the right time. Join the PDGA.
My name is Thomas Ekström. I'm the disc designer for Latitude 64. This is the Keystone. I wanted to design a disc that had minimum fade when putting. I wanted it to be slightly understable for those nose-up approach shots. I'm super proud of the Keystone. It went straight into my own bag, and you should try it as well.
Poison ivy ruins the best day outdoors.
Honey, careful! I saw poison ivy.
The rash is ugly, itchy, and spreads quickly. Zanfel's your answer. Skip nutty remedies and expensive visits to urgent care. When you get poison ivy, get Zanfel. No side effects. Safe for kids. Zanfel washes away the toxin that causes the itching rash. Complete relief. Zanfel lets the healing begin. Got poison ivy? Get Zanfel. It works.